Darrell Jazz Johnson, Gospel Herald, CitySportsReport.com, here with ESPN's Jon Barry. John, how are we doing today?
Good.
All-Star Saturday night here at Barclays Center in New York City. What does it mean to the NBA? What does it mean to New York City for the All-Star Game to be back here after 17 years?
Well, I think it's great. I mean, the mecca of basketball, the Madison Square Garden, obviously for the game tomorrow. But the people of New York, they have an understanding of the game of basketball. I think they're like unlike any other fans in the world. And to have the collection of the greatest players in the world around, it's a great buzz around the city, even though it's very, very cold and snowy.
Yes, that it is. You have a unique, obviously, NBA experience with your dad being a great player. But what are some of your earliest All-Star memories as a fan?
I don't know. He took me to a bunch of them when he worked for TNT. I don't remember when he was playing. I was too young. When he worked for TNT as a broadcaster. I think the first one I really remember was in Dallas when Spud Webb won the dunk contest. And I remember sitting right at the booth behind my dad and remember seeing Spud Webb at 5'7" doing what he was doing. It was absolutely incredible. Michael Jordan was in that competition too. But still going around and getting the autographs of all those guys and then having a chance to compete against them when I got older was something that was really surreal.
Have you ever seen you're a great shooter yourself. Have you ever seen a three-point contest lineup as good as this one?
Yeah, I hesitate to say it's the best ever because we had Larry Bird, we had Reggie Miller and Steve Kerr and great shooters. But I think top to bottom, this is as good as it gets. I mean, to prognosticate this one and pick somebody, I really can't. I mean, you could pick any one of these guys and feel good about it. Marco Bellinelli won last year, and no one's talking about him. You win it, that means that you can shoot it. And all these guys are great. Thompson, Curry, Korver. I mean, all these guys can really stroke it. So I don't know who's going to win, but I know that's going to be the best competition of the night.
Quick first half recap. Who surprised you from a positive standpoint, and who disappointed you?
Well, obviously what Atlanta did, I don't think anybody expected that. I thought they'd be maybe a top 4 team, but not to do what they've done. They've basically run away with the East. I don't think anybody's going to catch them. Warriors, we knew we'd be good. I didn't think they'd be this dominant and that good. And then, I think teams like Charlotte and maybe Brooklyn are teams that I thought were going to really kind of take another step and get themselves maybe into the top 4 seed, and it didn't work out that way. The Knicks, I'm surprised they're as bad as they are. I didn't think they'd be very good because they didn't have the personnel to run this type of system that they want to run. It's going to be a few years till Phil can get the type of people in here. So I'm not real surprised they're not doing well. But, again, Atlanta, Golden State, to me, the best stories of the NBA.
Final question. Rarely do we see in the NBA a team jump from being eliminated in the first round to winning an NBA championship, particularly when there aren't any huge roster moves. Do you see Golden State or Atlanta being able to do that this season?
Well, I don't think there's a clear-cut favorite. So, yeah, I mean, it's something that could happen. I mean, I think Golden State's shown that they're good enough. They're good on both sides of the basketball. They can win defensively. They can win with their offense. So it could happen. In Atlanta the same way. They're balanced. They use one another. They play well together. Yeah, that is a big step. Atlanta didn't even win a game or didn't even win a series last year. To win it would be an awful lot to ask. But again, I don't think there's a clear-cut favorite. So I give them both teams. I give them an opportunity to do it.
All right. Thanks a lot for your time.
All right, you got it.
Appreciate it.